characters are probably going to die.
Well, and that's the way it should be.
Number one, player characters are going to die, and number two, you got to run away. You're not going to stand and fight everything.
Oh, sure.
Because you stand and
hide.
fight, even if you got old painless, you're going to die.
Right.
You know? And that's
Well, you run a game like that where every scenario isn't how do we beat the guy, it's how do we get away, and that's the challenge.
Well, and
live long enough to get to the chopper.
I don't think I would have a problem.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. I wouldn't have a problem necessarily with dying as long as the death is cinematic.
Yeah.
You're not dying like a bitch.
Well,
You're gonna.
but not everybody has that.
No, I know. I agree. I mean, like you guys always used to tease me about Predator. When Billy died,
Right.
He doesn't die on camera. All you hear is him screaming. In my mind,
He lived.
In my mind, he was dead. But his death was freaking so cool that they couldn't show it on film.
I'm gonna have me some fun.
Sure.
It wasn't just that he did. Wasn't just that he screamed like a little girl. He only had a knife and he was on a log.
Don't they
you
show
know?
the Predator like pulling his spine out later?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did they?
That's
Yeah.
Billy's spine that he's
Yeah,
yanking
okay.
out of the body.
But nevertheless,
Yeah, they're on that log. And I'm gonna have me some fun.
and that guy, by the way, was in some pornographic movies in the 70s.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah,
Nice side
and he ran for Congress in California or something like that.
In that order?
In that order.
Yes. Did you think of any more, Mike?
Yeah, I think this might qualify. I'd like to finish painting my 40K Orc Army.
Oh, you son of a bitch. That should be one for me, too. But I won't even make that because I know it won't happen.
I would love to commit to getting a 40K army and actually playing it now and then, but I'm not going to invest the money that's
I don't
required.
know. 40K is not the game anymore, I don't think. If you were to do that, we would do something like Malifaux.
I know. That's how it usually happens. I usually buy stuff and then you guys quit doing it.
Yeah.
I know Sean's gaming resolution. He's already committed to it, and that's going to Gen Con.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
my first Gen Con.
High five there, cuz.
Yeah. So
Going
that's
to
going to be.
style.
And I have another one for him.
Maybe a little steampunk.
I have another one for him. He needs to buy the Sultan gaming table when we go. he needs to commit to that, too.
Agreed.
Yes.
So we don't have to sit
Go
at
ahead,
this
just go
crappy
ahead and
conference
commit
table
to that,
anymore.
Sean, and we'll show you what you just bought.
Yeah.
Because it is awesome.
I've already seen it.
Is it not cool?
Yeah, it's
oh, my
pretty
God,
cool.
I'd love to have one.
My credit cards are paid off. So
Don't tell us that. I'm good at spending your money.
Yeah, don't let Dan in your ear.
Don't walk around Gen Con with me.
So I guess that we're doing other people's resolutions then?
Well, I haven't really.
I was going to say
committed
Eric.
yet.
Eric
okay,
hasn't given
yeah.
any.
First and foremost, I want to commit to a Star Wars game. I've been promising to run a Star Wars game for a long time.
I would
and
like that. Yeah.
I think I'm going to run a Star Wars game. I've got enough things. I don't know if it's going to be completely original or if I'm going to run some published stuff that they have out there. I haven't decided that yet, but I'm definitely going to commit to doing that sometime in the next year. Also, I'm going to work more on my homebrew campaign and try and get that transitioned. I don't know if we'll ever get to it within the next 12 months, but I would like to play the All Knights campaign.
I had thought of that too, but I wasn't sure if someone else had intended to run that or myself. But
Well, I think we had
The
talked
idea was
about it
good.
before,
Yeah.
And I actually
what
mentioned
system?
it to you. If you wanted to do it, then I'd step aside. And
well, if I do it, it's D&D.
Well, yeah,
but I
I understand
wouldn't want that to be the only choice.
What other choice would there be? Hackmaster?
I don't know.
What were we
I don't
gonna?
know.
What were you gonna do?
Eric was going to port the new Hackmat, his campaign,
Homebrew.
his
Yes.
world. I don't like the term homebrew. I like the idea of ownership. It's Eric's story.
Okay.
Eric's going to port.
What's the
his
name of your
world.
world, sir?
I really don't
Is it-
have a name.
Is
for
it
yet.
Aerith?
No. But see, the thing that I was having trouble with is I've already established some 4th edition because I used my world.
That was
And
beta. Hey,
It was home, and I'm going to do it on our Monday game. I'm going to go back to those characters in 4th edition, so
Okay.
you could play Olivia again, Mike, and all that. Yeah. So, but the night campaign was going to be set 1,000 years later after what they're doing. So the things that they were doing would be legend, and then the knights would be having to deal with the world as it progressed after what they did. That's just something I've been kicking around in my head for a while. But if you want to do, there's really nothing stopping us from doing 2 night things,
We'll just have to see how things shake
and
out.
see which system lends itself better.
right?
That would actually be an interesting way to do it. Do 2 different night-based campaigns. Use 2 different systems. See which one shakes out more. That would be kind of cool. And whatever Aces and Eights game I run is not going to be like a long term. It's not going to be like no 3-month thing, it's probably going to amount to, a situation erupts.
The situation?
The situation shows up.
No.
And you guys all get to shoot him. No.
Great.
A situation erupts in town, and
We deal with it, that's
right,
it.
you deal
Quick
with
and
it.
the Dead.
It would be a gunfight. No, we're not going to do the Quick and the Dead.
Another thing that I would like to commit to is to run Call of Cthulhu. I've only run the one game, and that was at Gen Con. I think it would be kind of fun to run that for an extended period of time. Because that and Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay are two games that we never really got into for any length of time.
2 I've never played, so that would be cool.
Those are the two commitments that I would like to make for myself. Beyond the original commitment that we made a few weeks ago, that at this next upcoming Gen Con, Jason and I are going to LARP.
I was going to bring that up.
Crap.
Oh my god, that's gonna be awesome.
It's on tape now.
It is. Dude, it was on tape weeks ago.
No, I know.
It's true.
So
I'll have to bring my flip cam.
no,
all I know for sure.
I don't think you can record it if you're not involved.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've spied it.
Are you going to be in a public place? I most certainly can record it.
I'm not saying I'm not consenting to.
I
it.
like to see you record it when I hit you with my foam hammer that's been dipped in the urinal.
That's right. Wouldn't be the first time.
Yes, we haven't decided what we're going to LARP. I think fantasy would probably be easiest for us.
Probably.
You dress up like Thor.
If I dress up like I'd love to dress up like a hobbit, a 5'8" tall, 280-pound hobbit. Hello.
I think that would be hilarious.
No,
Right.
you should LARP Sailor Moon.
You could pull off Shrek.
Yeah. Oh.
You're more of a Shrek.
Wasn't there a guy at Archon dressed like Sailor Moon?
Yes.
Yes,
that was
there
wrong.
was. That was so wrong.
If you're listening, dude, that's wrong.
And if you're also if you're listening, send us a picture of yourself. Yeah, so we can put it on the website.
You do that, you're appealing to a specific crowd.
Is that somebody we did not take a picture of?
I believe we did not take a picture of that person.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity.
So
What would
commitments for other
Mark
people.
commit
We're going to commit.
to?
The only thing you can commit Mark to is committing him to an asylum because there's nothing else, and that would be against his will. But anyway, any commitments you want to make or challenge? How about this? Instead of commitments, challenge others to do for the next year.
Everybody gets silent.
That's fine.
Going with my, I'm going to do Star Wars. I challenge Dan to like it.
I won't have that shouldn't be a problem, just so long as it doesn't take place during the movie era.
Okay. What about like Dark Times?
Dark Times?
During the Jedi Purge.
No, because that's during the time of the
you're
movies.
saying so
I'm committing you to doing Old Republic.
a reverse challenge.
Yes.
A counter challenge.
All right.
And none of that Yuzong Vong bullshit either. All right.
What about way after?
Man, that remains to be
era.
seen. That remains to be seen. Well, why don't we just play it
Post
safe
Jedi?
and
Post?
Do
Yeah.
Old Republic.
Post
Return.
Return of Jedi. Yeah. Post Yuzon Vong. It's called the Legacy era.
Ugh, use on phone.
Exactly. Lame.
I know, that's stupid.
It's lame.
You know, they are getting ready to release the MMO.
Shh.
I know.
Quiet.
I'm going to be in so much trouble.
Well,
Right.
I know I'm not committing someone else to doing this, but I will commit, if we do play Star Wars, I will commit to not playing a smuggler or a pilot of any kind.
Ooh.
Won't do it. You guys are always giving me crap about it, so
You're gonna play-
I'll play something different.
Okay. That's
An
a
Ewok?
good call.
I'll play an Ewok.
Wait,
Mike has actually done that.
No.
A
Gungan.
I will. Misa play a Gungan.
Oh God.
What the hell happened there, Sean? You all right?
His boss Nass and his headphones fell off.
It's so totally obvious, but there's a Knights campaign for you right there. It's Star Wars.
That's true.
Knights instead of
Play
Instead
Jedi
of,
Knights.
sword, lance.
That would be
Where's Knights?
a great opportunity for me to play my evil character too and not tell you.
Good point.
I think we would know.
Yeah, if you show
Would
up
you?
you'd show up to a blue lightsaber party with a red one.
No, playing a Jedi campaign is more like playing an all Paladin campaign.
I like that idea too, though.
I would like to challenge Mike. I have a resolution for
Uh-oh.
Mike. I'd like to challenge Mike to be a little more ruthless.
Ooh, hey, back off.
And I'd like to challenge Eric to not be so ruthless.
Right.
There you
Fight-
go.
fight
Role
the middle
reversal.
ground.
We'll just do like a little flip flop there.
Hey, whatever happened to the speaking of-
challenge accepted.
I was saying I was going to be a magic user, but what happened to the where we're all magic users. Like the
yes.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Oh, I do love the idea of that
Because that would force me. Into
Well,
being a wizard.
I'll commit to this right now. If Mike decides to run the all nights, which I'm not opposed to, letting Mike run the all nights, I'll run the Harry Potter Wizard School.
That would actually be fun.
Didn't we kind of determine that Mutants and Masterminds was the best?
I don't know, but
setting
I
for
just
that?
bought all of the True 20 stuff, all of it, because
it was on sale.
It was on sale for $10.
I
$10
like-
for the main book, and then $5 for everything
I
else.
love generics. I mean, I would love to play GURPS. That's not a. I can't make that as a resolution.
Dan, I challenge you to play GURPS.
It costs too much to get the books because there's so many. But I love generic systems.
I'm going to throw out a general challenge
Oh.
to those who are inclined. Jason, I know you're not inclined to do so, but I challenge everybody to a Blood Bowl league.
Oh.
Unless we do actual play podcasts of Blood Bowl, and I think that would be really boring.
I could make that fun.
You may.
I could.
But anyway,
So what?
I think it would be a lot of fun to get to, because we haven't
know.
played, because you guys burnt yourselves out.
There's a guy at this table who's playing Blood Bowl actively right now.
I play about 3 games a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
With
Where?
Dave. It's something that we all enjoy, and it's something that I think that we. When I say all, I mean all but Jason. And Jason and Mark are in total agreement with this.
I'm sorry. I've tried playing it.
I'd like to create well, here's another resolution. I want 100% more board games to be played on Wednesdays on our normal game night.
Oh, like in the interim when we're between games.
No, instead
Nominate
of
Talisman?
Yeah. Talisman. I got that card.
I think we should play
deck
Bang.
building game.
Bang.
Bang is fun. We played Bang Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Well,
was
you
a
just got to
blast.
get your boy over here on board with this.
He won't.
Well,
So
Have you played any of those games, Sean? Like,
No,
how
I
about Munchkin?
Munchkin
I
is
haven't played
awesome.
any board games.
Oh, these
I'll
are
tell you
card
what,
games, actually.
I'll tell you what. At Gen Con, you're gonna, because that's some of the things that we do. Like after because the convention hall, the main hall closes early. What, like 6?
It's only like from 10 to 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's like 6 o'clock in the evening. So if we don't have any evening games, usually what we'll do is we'll just adjourn to a hotel room, and we'll play board games or we'll play
Which
card
is
games.
cool.
and
I mean, I
things
like
that.
them. I seen that one
Usually-
Dan bought. It's pretty cool.
Munchkin is probably pretty close to the perfect game. It's fast. It's fun. It scales from 2 to 8 people perfectly.
Right.
It's nearly perfect.
Yeah,
And
we had
you can
a
pick
lot of fun playing Bang.
whatever genre you want to play in. There's a Munchkin game for it.
Wow.
Yeah, I think doing a board game now and again wouldn't be a bad idea.
I mean, I love board. I mean, I'm talking. I would like to get into the hardcore board games. I would like to learn
like
Carcassonne
and Catan.
Settlers of Catan. Yeah,
Never seen those.
I mean, there's a reason they have the gigantic hardcore following that they do.
Stratego.
We could do some Stratego. I'm on board with that.
What was that game that Jenny bought that we brought you over? We were
Risk?
Risk. Oh, my God.
Settlers of Catan is kind of like Sid Meier's Civilization.
It's a civilization style. You're building up your city and your economy, and
Wow.
it looks fun.
Yeah, there's a couple of people. Well, Lucky, he always teases that the only people that play Settlers of Catan are people who hang out at coffee shops. And
I could see how that'd be a good coffee shop game.
You know what I miss? I miss Axis and Allies.
I totally agree.
yeah, and that's another board game. So okay, I could see us doing it. We could commit and say, hey, next week we're going to play board games. Or a board game. Those
like,
who don't want to.
"Hey, Mark."
Participate.
Got some bad news for you. Next week we're playing board games. You determine your level of involvement.
How about some Fortress America, Mike?
I don't even know what that is.
It's a World War III game where you're either America or the people attacking America.
Nice.
I'm on board with this. I just love games. That's what this gets down to.
That's certainly something to think about. Any other challenges or resolutions you can think about?
Yes, I want to keep recording every week.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever skip a week. That's my challenge to everybody at the table.
Is to not skip a week.
Yes.
As a group? Or
Yes. Just as a whatever it is that we are.
It's like the show goes on whether you're here or not.
Right. The show must go on.
This will probably be somewhere near our 40th episode, and we've not missed a week.
Yay.
Continuing to record, continuing to make the commitment to do this. I mean, Sean's letting us use his house to do this, and that's the only reason we're keeping him along. But
My new resolution is
Get new friends.
new friends.
No, but we really appreciate it, and I appreciate all you guys doing this with me. Because
I do too.
I know at first that it was another
Lamer.
fly-by-night thing that we're going to get.
I
over.
wasn't sure that we would last. If you'd have told me 8 months ago that we would still be doing this, I'd be like, "There's no way."
I do appreciate everybody's level of commitment, and I challenge everyone to maintain that.